Right, we're getting more perspectives to several allegations and counter-allegations within the Benue APC with Adams Abonu, who is a writer, multimedia journalist and convener of Benue Progressives Forum. All right, so let me get you to react to more issues. Now, how do you think the APC can maintain power and keep a united front after taking over government in Benue State?
Well, it's simple. The Benue people expect fairly from any government in power to meet their aspirations to a better life. You know, so you would understand that for the APC to sustain the tempo of excitement that brought us to power, I mean, they have to continue within the lines of that aspiration, the aspirations of Benue people to a good life. It's reasonable. So the incoming government, yeah, they have a roadmap. They have a concise program, comprehensive, that aims to meet the demands of governance in Benue. And the demands are this. Benue has been challenged by security. My immediate village is a flashpoint. My people are being killed. My people are being massacred in their sleep. If you go to Apa, where I come from, I mean, Apa is almost like a refugee camp everywhere because people cannot go to the farm. People cannot sleep with both eyes closed. So the incoming administration of Reverend Father Aliyah has its job set for them. Has their job set for them. One, they have to ensure security. Benue people should aspire to go about their businesses without being harassed by bandits, by terrorists, by whatever name they call them. Benue people should work and get paid for what they work for.
All right.
Payment of salary shouldn't be...
The APC will take over power from the PDP-led administration of Governor Ortom. Is there a level of cooperation existing between the incoming and outgoing governments for a smooth take-off to happen?
Oh, yes. I can tell you with all sense of confidence that the outgoing government in Benue under Dr. Samuel Ortom is giving enough ground for cooperation with the incoming government. We just read in the papers, the outgoing government has said, look, I would hand over power on the 28th of May to allow for a less tedious process during the inauguration. He has set up a transition committee. The incoming administration has a transition committee. These transition committees are working. The governor said he would attend the inauguration. This is against tradition, against recent traditions, you know. So we are expecting cooperation that he has said, Governor Ortom said, I will stay in the state for at least 6 months to ensure that this government takes off with every needed support. So we in Benue, we are expecting that the incoming government of Reverend Father Hyacinth Aliyah would come in an environment that will make them perform, to meet the expectations of the Benue people, to meet their yearnings. They will come in like an answered prayer. And this priest is a priest. A priest is a representative of God. So we have the confidence that, yes, with this enabling environment, with the cooperation from the outgoing government, with the cooperation, the harmony in the party, in his party, the All Progressive Congress, with all stakeholders, everybody getting carried along, it will...
That means Benue State will now be under the control of APC, the ruling party at the center. How do you think this will benefit the state?
Yes, it will benefit the state in no mean feat because you have the government, the government of president-elect, who will be president in a few days' time, Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu, he has been the leader of the All Progressive Congress. So he is going to give every leverage for his party to perform in Benue. And interestingly, his party is going to be in government in Benue. So Benue people stand to gain, magnanimously and magnificently, in the coming dispensation. They have a government in the center, is All Progressive Congress produced. The government in Benue is APC produced. So there is going to be that joint, a fusion of ideas from both the center and at the state level to deliver dividends of democracy for everybody in Benue, irrespective of your tribe or your religion or what you look like.
So a major frontline challenge for Benue State is insecurity. As a leader in the state, what do you think can be done to tackle this?
Well, the security situation in Benue is a complex issue. At the heart of it is a clear victimization of the people of Benue in their own land. A situation where you have people who come from some place and they come to massacre people at their caprices, at their whims, anytime they wish to. They go to do it. It's out of place. The whole world is looking at us. So it becomes on the incoming government to take the security situation in Benue with all sense of seriousness. We are glad that the president-elect, during the election periods, the campaign periods, has said, I would expand the armed forces. The armed forces could contain the situation in Benue in a short time if there is wholehearted commitment from the government at the center. And I am positive. The people of Benue, majority of the people in Benue, are expecting that the incoming government of President-elect Ahmed Bola Tinubu would act with conscience to bring the security situation in Benue to a point where the good people of Benue will go about their businesses without fear or being intimidated by any terrorist elements in our society.
All right, so for overall developments in Benue State, what do you think the governor-elect should do quickly to turn things around upon inauguration?
Please, can you take that again? I barely heard what you said.
What do you think the governor-elect should do quickly to turn things around upon inauguration?
Well, upon inauguration, we have these milestones. First 100 days in office, first 6 months, 1 year anniversary. In the first 100 days of Governor Hyacinth Alia, we expect that there should be a drastic turnaround in the security situation. There should be a clear indication that this government will not take the business of governance with pettiness. There should be a strong indication again that the people of Benue are in for a new deal, that infrastructures will turn around, that agriculture, the mainstay of the Benue economy, will be revived such that farmers get returns for their services, for their goods, their products. And traders smile to the bank, farmers smile to the bank. Everybody's welfare is enhanced. So the incoming administration of Governor Alia, would be taken seriously when they perform to people's expectation within the first 100 days although it is a monumental, bulk of load on his shoulders, but we are confident that he would justify the confidence of the people of Benue. And he will turn around the lots of Benue people. It might not be in 100 days. It might not be in 6 months. It might not even be in 1 year. But the people of Benue expect that there will be a change in their situation in distant time in the future.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Abonu. I'm sure you agree this was a very important conversation for us to have. Thank you very much for coming on Politics Tonight. I've been speaking with a writer, multimedia journalist, and the convener of Benue Progressives Forum tonight to discuss the Benue State politics and matters arising. Thank you very much, Mr. Abonu. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.